What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It is your boy Glitcher Bro 23 here, back with another Big L review. Yes, this is a review, not a reaction, a review. Now let me explain. Let me explain why this is a review. This wasn't a fail recording like probably old videos of mine used to be. You know, this isn't a fail recording situation. During 2022, I believe the summer of 2022, I finally listened to Big L's debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, which is the album this track we're about to review is off of. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna clickbait y'all guys and put reaction in the title because I've heard this track. I've heard this track multiple times. You know, and I know what this track is, and I'll give my final opinions. I'll wait and say my final opinions about the track and my overall thoughts about it by the end of the video. But this is basically Big L and his crew. I don't know what the name of his crew is, but they're rapping on this track, and it's just them rapping. There's really not much more to it, but I'll save my final thoughts about the track as a whole by the end of the review. But if you guys want to see more Big L reactions / reviews, do me a solid, man. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my review to it by the end of the video. If you guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always, links in the description along with the reaction request form. But regardless of this being a review, I'm glad we're just reacting or we're checking out Big L again. You know what I mean? I'm just glad we're checking out Big L. I love, after hearing this album, Big L is definitely a certified underrated GOAT. You know what I mean? He just really is. I'll talk more about the album once we're done with this review. Without further ado, let's check this out. Iz Enuff.
Yo, my crew is in the house. Terror, Herb McGruff, Buddha Bless, Big Twan, Killer Cam, Trooper J, and Mike Boogie. And I'ma set it like this. Hey, yo, folks.
I'm not pulling up lyrics, by the way, for each rapper. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just deal with it. But Big L, I know, has the first verse, and then he just gives out the outro.
Like this. Hey yo, folks who quote what I wrote get choked. They better surrender before you get smoked. Don't niggas be thinking this kid is a joke. I put jumps to rest fast when my Smith West blast. So just dash or trespass and get your chest smashed. Rap New York rules. I sport Jews and extort crews. Don't get me pissed, I got a short fuse. I go berserk when I put in work or do dirt jerks. So stay alert, no smoke, cause these knuckles hurt. I'm from the alley, not the valley. I'm hotter than Cali, rigging like Harry and fuck Sally. I'd rather marry Hallie.
That's one of my favorite rhyme schemes that L has on the entire album. I actually really like that rhyme scheme. Hey yo, I'm not in the alley, I'm not in the valley, I'm in the alley. I'd rather marry Hallie, you know, referring to Halle Berry. I would assume Halle Berry.
In the alley, not the valley. I'm hotter than Cali, rigging like Harry and fuck Sally. I'd rather marry Hallie. I revive crowds with live styles. Don't hang with jive pals. Adios, ghosts, I'm 5,000.
Well, I'm slaving. I was down with the crime wave. Now it's time to save, yo, cause now I'm a rhyme slave. In 87,
Damn.
I sold cracks, collected some dope stacks. Whole gats, a joker got his soul taxed and low rated. Rappers, you know, made it. Tell the terror to rotate it. His raps are gold plated. This nigga terror is fast butter, sharp like a glass cutter. Ass brother, I'll leave your rhyme trash gutter. I'm more rare, the MC in his warfare. Put you in a more where it's too late for that Lord prayer. Power struck, terror drop.
I will say this, all the MCs are on Big L's level, maybe a little below it. You know, there's not a single MC who I feel disappoints me. And I know there's another track on this album where it's L rhyming with his crew once again, you know. But I think, and I'll say this now, I think originally when I was, after listening to it for my usual 3-time rotation, I went back and I think I preferred the other posse cut with L and his crew, but I didn't mind this one. You know, I didn't mind this track overall. You know, it's probably honestly just because Big L's not really that much involved on it, one of the weaker tracks. But if you like just pure MCing, then this will probably be one of your favorite tracks. But because I'm there for Big L, I wasn't too crazy about this and the other posse cut with his crew. But I think I did prefer the other track with his crew rapping.
The follow up.
But by all
Swallow
means,
up,
this is not a
niggas
terrible
got
track.
rock to swallow nut.
It's just not one of my favorite off the
I'm on
album.
some murder stuff, and when I talk, every verb is rough. Front on this and get beat bad with big bats that bruise, break bones, they wind up bloody in a body bag. MC's alive, but a mad lava. Hey yo, my rhymes are more
Mad
funky than
lifer.
an African cab driver.
I did like that line. I fucking laugh every time at that line. That line always fucking gets me. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's alive, but a mad lava. Hey yo, my rhymes are more funky than an African cab driver.
My lines are more funkier than an African cab driver. That one's like, Big L has like, listen to this album, there's always like one-liners on every single track that like always make me smile or laugh. That's one of the funniest lines on this entire album. Like that shit always gets me every time I listen to this album.
MC's alive, but a mad lava. Hey yo, my rhymes are more funky than an African cab driver. Step to this and get sliced with ease, ate up like rice and peas. Can you fight? Yo, I'm nice with these. Asked a nigga in my last bout. He thought I just was on some gun shit. I had to knock his ass out.
Damn.
Microphones, I got a tear. Piece the Big L, straight from hell. I'm the fuck.
Hey yo, it's time to get drastic. But God bless the fantastic. Heard past it, now I'ma melt the mic like it's plastic. I ride crews cause I'm bad news. In a mad mood, I'm serving brothers quicker than fast food. Step to this and get your body blown. Cause I'm an almighty cone for poems and sliding hotties home. Here's some advice, I'm mad nice. Hey yo, I'm quick to lick the mag twice and cold take a fag's life. My spelling
Damn.
got niggas gelling. Hey yo, fuck bribes, I'm taking niggas' lives like a felon.
Yo, I'm busting jumps like a
Taking dudes' lives like a that was a lot of gangster shit on that verse. I'm not even gonna front. There was a lot of like gangster thug type of shit on that verse. Like he basically said he said he'd kill you 3 different times in 3 different ways.
My spelling melon got niggas gelling. Hey yo, fuck bribes, I'm taking niggas' lives like a felon.
Yo, I'm busting jumps like a Glock 10 when I drops in. The top 10 is rock when it's locked in. I just abuse the flow, don't need a fuse to blow, bruise the groove slow. When I rhyme, I just kill your show. I got lines that's deeper than a jail bit. Them frail kids get nailed and re-rail when they fail. Dig, yeah, ain't I'm nasty, too nasty to trash me, bash me. Hey yo, that's dead, so don't ask me.
I will say one of the things I do appreciate about L's crew is the fact that they all had different voices. You know what I mean? None of them sounded very similar to each other. None of them sounded similar to L. You know what I mean? Like, as far as voice-wise. So I did appreciate that about both cuts. Both cuts with L's crew.
Get bumped off, if beef ever jump off, I never come soft, I gotta bump that sword off, and when I let slugs out, you will get rubbed out for dissing, you'll come up missing like a Cub Scout.
Rappers be funny like flesh, cause they sex and say they saw the sun. Talk about guns and text and never shot a war.
I think on the other track with L's crew, that rapper makes like a Wu-Tang reference. I think he references Protect Your Neck on the other track.
A gun, but kill a Kim, I get erratic when it comes to static. There you have it, a trigger fanatic with an automatic. Increase the peace that cease, cause once I release my crew from the east, we leaving at least 20 police. Deceased is the beast on attack, so make tracks. I break backs, I jack with bat gats and black max. On Atlantic Ave ain't no light, looks you fight crooks left and right hooks. If you front, get your life.
I'm having nail sharp pains and my brains are like a hell razor. I'm blazing trail from jail cells, so a trailblazer who find crime and fill the night with nothing but lead. Boom, bang, bang, and find another.
By the way, if anybody thinks I'm like overreacting and shit, like it's been a little bit since I've heard this album, but it's definitely one of my favorite albums that I heard last year. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of the best albums I heard last year, and I like how it's short and sweet. You know, it's like I think a total of 12 tracks long, not even an hour long, but it's just pure lyricism. L has a lot of fun with them. He has a lot of funny lines. And it's just like, it really is thematically, it's a great album. Like, it's really like, it has a very consistent theme to it. And it's fun. I won't explain too much, because if y'all want to check out the album on your own, y'all should. I highly suggest it. You won't regret checking out this album. It was a great album. I won't even, like I said, it's one of my favorite albums that I checked out in 2022.
The body boy dead in backyard alleys, but I call them crack my valleys. And I pack my rallies and riots back in Cali. And people wanna know the reason why I blow my fuse. I'm in the daze and I'm so confused from seeing head shake so many times the lead make. And my boogie's next up and keep my head straight.
I should never rhyme, cause every time I step into a contest, kids evacuate the premises like it's a bomb threat. Cause they know when I start dropping poems that I'll be knocking domes, popping bones, and sending niggas hopping home. Word to God, it's kinda hard for a fact to touch this. So if you're coming to see me,
nigga, bring a gas and crutches. And niggas, I don't need a gun for you, none of you, cause I can kill you dead with the lead from my number 2. And it's death in every paragraph. And niggas learn when I burn.
I almost missed that, the number 2 lead pencil line. I almost missed that.
And it's death in every paragraph. And niggas learn when I burn a motherfucker.
By the way, does anyone else not hear like some kind of like jingle bells like sample in the background, like just bells ringing? It almost sounds like jingle bells, jingle. Like it's not like the actual jingle bells, but it's like the sound of jingle bells. You know what I mean? Or just bells in general. Like that like those bells ringing in the background always remind me of like this is like a Christmas. They like sampled Christmas somehow on this one. Or they used a Christmas sample. Sampled Christmas? How the fuck do you sample a holiday?
I don't need a gun for you, none of you, cause I can kill you dead with the lead from my number 2. And it's death in every paragraph. And niggas learn when I burn a motherfucking ass to ass. No need to question am I nice, cause it's a fact, friend. I shoot the gift like Santa Claus with a Mac 10, and niggas ain't half as nice.
There's also that part.
Sacrifices sent to the afterlife, they ain't no match for Mike. Now I'm about to skate in the rush, just finished making it tough. Piece the Big L, 808 is enough.
True. And before I get up out of here, I gotta say peace to D-Wiz and Short Man. Brothers that was there since the beginning. What's up, the Rock and Will from the Hard Pack crew? Peace to Mix Murder and the BBO crew. The best
Shout out Big
crew,
L,
the
R.I.P.
Eminem
Go.
crew, and all the other crews that's representing in Harlem, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, I gotta say peace to the 139th Street NFL crew. My crew.
That's his
Word
crew.
up.
The NFL crew. I think there was a early Big L reaction that I did where I like mistaked his crew for like he was dissing the NFL, you know, but his crew's known as the NFL crew, which I think I know what it stands for, but I'm not gonna say it just in case it does mean what it stands for, you know what I mean? But overall, that's probably in my opinion one of the weaker tracks off the album. You know, and that's just purely just because Big L isn't, like, present on that track for very long. But like I said, if you enjoy, like, rap posse cuts like that, that's probably going to be one of your favorite tracks. And also, compared to the other track with the NFL crew, this one probably, because there is another track that is like this with Big L and just all the members of the NFL crew rapping. This one's probably weaker, I would say, compared to that one. That's just me. I prefer the other track. But overall, like, even though it's what I would consider one of the weaker tracks off of the Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, I still enjoy it. It's not like a skip by all means. It's not a terrible track, not a bad track by all means. But in my opinion, it is. When you, especially with the way the album is stacked, I'm telling you, this album is stacked with banger after banger, knowledge after knowledge. Like, this album is fucking great. Like, if you don't believe me, please check it out for yourself, man. Like, please check it out for yourself. Like, there was like maybe a few albums I heard prior to this that just weren't it for me. Like, I just was not fucking with. And then I heard this, and it made up for all those, like, bad back-to-back albums that I heard in a row in 2022, you know? And I think I actually started hearing this one when I was working out in Dallas towards the end of July, you know what I mean? So it was definitely a stressful time working out there, you know, and it was just fun listening to this album during my free time, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's a very easy album to listen to, 12 tracks, less than an hour long, less than 50 minutes long, I believe. So if y'all haven't checked out this album, please do me a solid and check it out. But we got another Big L review coming out here in a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed and want to see more reactions, reviews to Big L, or maybe even the NFL crew, you know, I don't know how big their catalog is compared to Big L, especially, you know, since L unfortunately passed away shortly after this album was released. But if y'all want to see more reactions to Big L, NFL crew, y'all know what to do by this point. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track of my review to it. If you guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always, links down below in the description, along with the reaction request form. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.